Hello, another quick little tour of one of my college sketchbooks from my classes. Um, it's going to be a compilation of just a bunch of different classes merged into one sketchbook. This first part is a bunch of thumbnail sketches for my big ink project for, I believe it was like understanding line art or line work and shading and all that. And we had to use charcoal or pencil or ink or black and white watercolor, I believe, and I ended up using ink. So it's just a bunch of my concepts and trying to figure out what it was that I wanted to make, and I ended up doing a little two-frame, basically comic type thing. I don't know if I still have the image. I think I cut part of it, but I'll have to see if I can find it somewhere. This is toe jam microns. We had to draw their toes to work on perfectionism, some notes, contour drawings where you like don't look down at your page, homework, line art stuff, more notes, more homework, and notes, sketchbook homework, so again more contour drawings, trying to draw the image with just lines without shading. And here was like a study that we had to do where it helped us understand the lines and how you can still see the shapes without color and shading. That was homework. Then we had to do like a contour drawing basically of a pile of candy that was in front of us. And then you had to shade it with lines. That was a bunch of different tests of how to shade it. That was a moldy orange. And then that was a speaker that came. She was really cool. More figure out value scales with different styles, charcoal, just playing around with charcoal for class. And then we had a bunch of birdhouses that we had to draw. And then that's my assignment, or that was my grading I ended up getting. More sketchbook work. Another of the houses. We had to do the houses in a bunch of different mediums, if I remember correctly. So we had to do on white paper and black paper and try and understand going from dark to light. A bunch of random stickers because I got bored. Most of these, it looks like a bunch of them are drawings from kids in my class, and then just random doodles, more notes. That was me messing with mediums. We were supposed to just play with the ink and try and get different textures and things. More textures and just playing around with that. And then we had to do some collages for different compositions, I believe. So we were just told to do like really simple collages. I'm not very good at collages, but it's fine. They're just not my favorite thing to do. I really like how you can get a lot of bright colors from them, but I don't like cutting out everything and then meticulously gluing it. Some more sketches for class. More messing with mediums and doodles and things. More assignments. More notes. This one was understanding perspective. This is again more texture, lighting, art shit. More class notes. My teacher was really cool. She printed out all the notes for us to help us keep up. Here's more contour drawings. We had to do contour drawings of a sink, and there's a bunch more of that later. More textures and notes. So here's the other drawings. We had to do it slowly more and more to where you add more shading, more line, and then this was like, yeah, that's the actual contour drawing. And then the other ones we had to slowly add texture to it and shading and try and get it more and more detailed. More notes. More notes. Animal reproduction notes. I took mainly science classes. I'm actually an animal science major with an art minor. So every here and there are animal science notes because I'd forget my notebook or something and I just used my sketchbook because it had open pages. So yeah, so like there's boy parts for animals and the anatomy because I had to learn the anatomy and all that craziness. So yeah, that's my sketchbook. I think it was 2 classes that I merged into that sketchbook. Yeah.